go. Yellow, Lonnie. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check, smash.
Right back to Hubbard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
38.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Young here, you can see changing to play. They'll try to throw now. Young. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. 7 yards there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Young got his tight end. That's complete. It's Sullivan. And the Panthers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Hubbard trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Hubbard. And this time he is in. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Piñeiro, the kickoff for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Let's go now.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. That's caught out right by Jennings. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Purdy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 20.
Young is set to throw. They'll roll him out right. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Come on, set.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Smith, red. Set.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Young off the bootleg, rolling to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy now to throw. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 6.
Right, 97. Hut.
Now here's Young. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go play action. Young. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Big strides. Look at him go.
That was pretty straight. I don't know. Did I like the Panthers? It was straight. Could be better. Could have been way better. Think about trying to coach, but their defense not the same as it used to be. So think about just go back with the Panthers again. Let's see what the Panthers do again. Or was that just a bad player? So, about to find out.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll get this up to about the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Purdy. He'll buy some time right. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete.
Shaq's supposed to pick that. Shaq's supposed to pick that. I don't know what the fuck he doing. Shaq, you supposed to pick that.
Improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now, meanwhile, here's his 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble.
God, you give me why I ain't even looking at the game.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Go red.
A give up the middle. Hubbard down to the 42, second down.
I'm trying to figure out why they so nervous of the Panthers. Like, God damn, it's just the Panthers. You shouldn't be nervous.
Ready, ready.
Damn, this meathead doing the same thing the last dude did. That's the same exact defense. That's that 4-3-6-1. Why does everybody think just because that's a run, it's a great run defense, that you can run to it? I don't understand.
Down at 6 now from the 42. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Go pink.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And a good push up.
She doing the same shit that he did. Meathead.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Strike, opposite, green. Ready?
On the give, this is Hubbard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way.
Boy, these motherfucking Panthers making them think.
And it's now first and goal.
Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Ultra, go ultra. Check Fury.
They'll run here with Hubbard. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Young going to move him around. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in the second quarter. Piniero's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piniero to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Purdy now on second down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Before we came up to the booth, Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Yellow. Hey, go steal.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Trouble, 38.
To throw on second down is Young. They'll roll him out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and go.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Second and 10. Now here's Samuel on the end around. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Rolling to his right. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pass.
This is the Panthers. I don't know if it's me or am I doing something right? I don't know. Next game.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. Looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Okay, ready? Yellow, lining.
And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Check pink. Smith red. Yellow, zoom.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Three. Hey, blue.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Ready?
Another run with Sanders. And he is met in his...
Boy, that nigga laying that stick. God damn. They don't let none of my people make it. They laying that wood. Wow.
Been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
Come on.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Young here, you can see changing the play.
Ten cycles. Pause red.
To throw is Young. Off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball, but that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points. How hard you throw the football?
Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up, because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tagovailoa, and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 71 yards. And the Dolphins are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Well, not content with a first-quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, Young, sliding out of the pocket. It's caught by Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up.
The fuck this nigga got is an automatic hit stack? Shit! Damn!
Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. Zulu black. Hut.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
43 rail.
Young off the play fake. Out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
First down goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, green.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Come, 10.
Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you don't have automatic hits there. Let me learn how to do that shit. When you did that shit with Chubb, that made me like, what the fuck?
I think we just
Nigga, instant hit stick. Yow.
That was an absolute rifle for the
Man, I'm on my 3rd running
It
back.
absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
20, TX.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
We got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Complete to Tyler Croft. A gain of 15.
Tua now on 1st down. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Now Tua going to change the play. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Panthers' 24-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Tua going to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Young will set to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Young. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Down. Drill 52. Yellow, go. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, red. White.
Throwing, Young. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And they take the lead out in front at 13-12. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Dolphins have yet again retaken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Panthers 13. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. They go play action. Young rolling to his left. And Thomas has it. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I think that should have been chalked up as a winning play for the defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they? Right-handed quarterback flushed to his left, yet he finds his tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
Here we go.
Third down and 6.
6. Madden.
It's Young off play action. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Young to throw on fourth. They'll roll him out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Two and now on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Sanders is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Blue strike. Ready?
Young on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
38 yards on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. Tua's going to change things up.
First down, Dolphins.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Alec Ingold punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. It's a run with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Field, black.
On play action, Young. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. On play action, here's Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Green Jack.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Ready.
2nd down and 6 now. Now Young. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup at 25.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On the set. Edo blue. Rail yellow. Drill green.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Red cycle. Blue go. Slide blue.
To throw, Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they top 30. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Black shot. Go red.
A first down throw for Young. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go pink.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. It'll be Young again. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little...
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Hurry.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
Watch out now.
At the
50
Dolphins' 21-yard line.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Down.
The Panthers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15.
Mega. Striker.
Now here's Young. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Zoom. Blaster. 6.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Black Ultra. Blue Striker. Steel Black.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
There he goes, right side. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Sanders on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st and 10, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That throw by Young incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Young on 3rd down, on the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
38.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
22 needle. Striker, 3-3. Hey, needle blue. Rail, yellow.
Now Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Drill, 52. Drill, green. Red, cycle.
Back to throw. Oh, Young loses it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Fight 60. Fight 97. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. That's caught inside the 20. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down, Dolphins.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
So consecutive picks, and each offense, they drove the ball close enough to at least attempt a field goal, but on back-to-back drives, the defense has stood firm and forced an interception.
Yeah, it's a really nice battle seeing one answer the other with a turnover to keep points off the board.
And Shark calls it in. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ready. Do black. Black shot. Smash. Red.
Young on 1st down.
He's got Mingo.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in by Chark.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of
Good game,
drive.
bro.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension.
I gave this game up. I threw some bad passes and lost a lot of coverage.
You can go for big yardage.
Sets them up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Yeah, I should have gotten this formation a while ago before I just sit in it so long.
Young now from the 50.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
Yeah, I got in this formation real late. Good game, go.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the